Ahoy, matey! My name is Drew, and if we haven't met before, welcome to ReadyBudgetGo. If this isn't your first time visiting my channel, welcome back. Either way, I'm glad you're here. It's Thursday, so this is the day that I do the Treasure Island Pirate Savings Collab and the Happy Mail Jail Box Challenge. I'm back to using real cash. I've swapped out all the bills. I put out a video on Sunday, I believe, with the bill exchange and everything for swapping the prop money in these binders back to real cash. And I've taken more real cash out of the bank, so we're ready to fill up our treasure chests and see if we can get sprung from Happy Mail Jail. First up is the Treasure Island Savings Collab, so let me set the Happy Mail Jail binder to the side, and we'll open this up. If you haven't joined us yet for this collab, this is being put on by Andra at the Traveling and Saving Chief and Lisa at She Persisted Budgeting and Saving. You can go to either one of their Ko-fi pages, and I'll have both linked down below, and you can get the dashboard and the treasure maps and the instructions and everything like that. I've gone over the instructions a few times in previous videos, and so I'm not going to go over all of them today. I'm just going to jump right into the savings. So I've got the June savings minis that I'm going to start. Now, these aren't specifically for May or June, but I am just doing the June ones. And then, or I'm doing this set of 6 for June, I should say that. And then I also need the 2 other games that are being played this quarter, which is Batten Down the Hatches and Unscramble Me Words. And you'll notice down here, in the back here, I've put everything back in real cash. So this is the money from Q1. This $5 is reserved for Q3. And then all of this money is what I've saved so far for Q2, which is $244. So Q2 should surpass the amount of savings from Q1, even though I told myself I was going to really try to stick to low budget this time, and I don't know, I can't help myself. Okay, so put all of that back and leave that 5 upside down. Yep, that looks good. Okay, so let's do these 2 games first. I am happy to report that in addition to finding almost all of my other budgeting supplies, I have found my Tombow marker, so it's back. Okay, so I need to do a D4 roll for Batten Down the Hatches. And there are more Tuesdays in June than there are puzzles left or rolls left. So I'm just going to do these one a week, and then the last week I will use as kind of a catch-up week if I need to finish anything on the minis. Okay, so D4, where are you? There you are. Okay, so that is going to be a 1. So we'll save $1 for that. And then I need to unscramble this word, and I don't know what it is. Oh, salty. Okay. Salty. If I didn't figure that out, I was going to be salty. And each word is $1, so I will save $1 more for that. So I'll set these aside. I'll put them back in the binder later. I just want to make sure I keep these here so I know what I'm saving. And then let's take out these mini challenges. Now, the way you get your hands on the mini challenges is that you have to figure out who each pirate is that is featured that quarter. Each quarter, there are 5 or 6 pirates. In Q1, we had 6. In Q2, we have 5. And you get clues in month 1 that you use the treasure map and everything. I've explained that in previous videos. If you want to see that in more detail, go back and watch. But then you have to figure out who the pirate is from their pirate name. So here we have Jolly Cutlass the Vicious. We have Red Booty the Fearless, Iron of the Black Sea, Shark Hook the Fearless, and this one I can never read. Mid Lagoon. You know what? I apologize. I can't read it. So hopefully your eyes are better than mine and you can make that out. But if not, I know I was able to decipher the one from May, so go back and watch a May video. And these pirate names correspond to the channel names, so you have the list of all the different channels. If you can't figure it out from the clue that was given, the pirate name should lead you in the right direction. Then you would go over to their channel on a recent video, type in "I'm here for the treasure" or something similar, and they will work with you to get their challenges for that quarter into your hands. Okay, but let's do all of these. I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to do one on each. This one is only going to last 4 weeks. These two are going to last, and this one will last more. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll do the last week. We'll finish out whatever we don't finish. So let me do a D4 roll for this because it doesn't say how much to save for each coin. So that is going to be a 3. We'll mark off $1 here, and $1 here, and $1 here. And each of these parrots is $2, so we're going to mark off that parrot. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more dollars. So I'm going to take these 2 ones back, and we'll put in a 10 for this week. Gather all these up here. Clip them again. Oops. And I know that was a lot of talking just to save $10, but if you have a low budget or if you want to do a low budget, this is a great way to really stretch your savings. Now, I have made some of these higher amounts just because I'm more of a mid-budgeter. Apparently, I know that about myself now, but you can certainly adapt it to fit within your needs. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 51, 2, 3, 4. $254 so far for this quarter in the Treasure Island Pirate Savings Collab. I think I'm going to try again next quarter to do it ultra low budget, and we'll just see how that goes. Okay, so that is it for the Treasure Island Collab. Let me set this aside. Now I need to get out Happy Mail Jail, and I really wonder where I put the cards for this because I didn't look. Oh, there they are. Okay. So I am getting deceptively close on this challenge to finishing it. And I say deceptively close because there is one game in here that is going to take a while to finish. But we'll see how things go. Happy Mail Jail is a box challenge. It's available on my Etsy shop. You can find the link to it down in the description below. And when you buy it from me, you will get these mail trucks that are not ambulances. They're mail trucks. Don't be deceived. It says mail on it, so you know it's a mail truck. And then we've got 2 D6 dice that we will need for the mini games. Okay, so let's pick up where we left off. I'm going to shuffle these. I think I shuffled them a little bit last week after we were finished, but I'm going to shuffle them again just to make sure. These are printed on glossy stock, so if you use a wet erase or a dry erase marker, you can come back and play the challenge or the game again and again and again. If you use a Sharpie, you will have difficulty removing it without also removing the finish on the cards. So let me put these over here because I want to avoid the glare. We'll put these up here. Move this down a little if need be. We probably will need to play at least one of the mini games. Open this up, and let's see how we do here. Okay, so right off the bat, we're doing keys. So we need to find these keys, and this will be the last time that we play this card because we've got the other 2 amounts already. And again, I did go through and swap out all the prop cash with real cash. I posted a video for that on Sunday, so go back and watch if you are interested. And we're marking off this one. So keys is almost done. There's only 1 set of keys left. And this gets $1. Ooh, an iBuck. Okay. And I need to mark it off here. And this card will go with the discards over here. Next, ooh, play for parole. Good. This is the one that I think will take quite a while. So, here's our parole card. Now, the rules say, roll 2 D6 dice. If you roll doubles, put a check mark next to the doubles you rolled and save $5. If you roll anything other than doubles, or if you roll a doubles that has already been checked off, save $1. Return this card to the deck until parole has been granted, all doubles checked off. So let's roll the 2d6 dice. And we got a 3 and a 4, so that is not doubles, so we need to save $1. And this card will go back into the deck. I'm not putting it all the way at the bottom, but I'm putting it near the bottom. Okay, next, play mail truck race. All right, let's do it. So here is the mail truck race. And take that out. This is where the mail trucks come in handy that are not ambulances. We're not running a violent prison here. Okay, then we need one of the d6 dice. Don't need to put dry erase ink on my palms like I did just there. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep rolling and moving the mail trucks according to whether the roll is odd or even. Okay, even. Odd. Even. Odd. Even. Odd. Next one wins. Even. Okay, so even wins. We're going to save $2. So we'll set these aside. I'm going to put these in. I will condense at the end, and I'm just going to keep going until I feel like I've reached a good stopping point. Okay, so this one also needs to go back in the deck because we can play this as many times as we need. But again, I'm not going to put it all the way at the back, but I'm going to put it deep in the deck. There we go. Evidence. Okay, this is our last time with this card. So let's cross off this one, which is right here. This is the first time we finished one for evidence. And that's going to be $1 because I tried to get the high amounts out of the way first. So $1 goes in. We'll put that in the finished cards. This is going to be a letter. Keys, letters. Okay. And this one we have higher amounts to do. So I'm going to do the $4. And if there's a 1 in here, I'll pull it out. And there is not, of course. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, this one goes all the way in the bottom. Keys. Okay, so we are really close to finishing keys. Letters, keys. Because this one has only 2 spots left, and this is the last of the keys. So I'm going to do the $2. 1 and 2. Oh gosh, I hate gross bills. Ugh. Okay. That one goes all the way in the bottom. Oops, I peeked at the next card. It's evidence. Spoiler alert. Okay. Evidence right here. So we haven't had this card before. So I'm going to save $3. 1, 2, and 3. Back of the deck. Plea bargain. Add $3 to next envelope stuffed and return this card to the deck. Okay. So we'll set that there. And we've got evidence again. So because I am adding $3, I'm going to do the $1 for this one. So I owe 4, so I'm going to put 1 back and take a 5. So this one and this one. This one not as deep. This one all the way in the back. Play mail truck race. Okay, let's go back to that. There are 2 mail truck race cards in the deck, so it looks like we've got both of them. So the mail trucks are ready to go. I'm going to face them away from each other this time. They're having a standoff. And we've got even, odd, wanted to be even, but it ended up odd. Even, even, odd, oops, even, odd, Odd. This one determines the winner. Odd. Okay, so odd one, so that's $5. And I think that is a good place to stop for the week because I really don't want to get a jailbreak card at this point because that'd be another $10. All right, so this one goes back into the deck. I'm just going to peek at the next one. Would not have been a jailbreak card. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these a little bit for next time, and I will shuffle them again before I start next time as well. So give them a cut, stack those in there, and then let's see what we can condense. So evidence got a little bit of money. Well, $7. 5, come on you. There we go. Okay, so evidence has 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. Alibis didn't get anything this week. Mugshots didn't get anything this week. Keys, which is nearly home, got $3. So 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So put a 5. There we go. Letters has 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That didn't get no, it did. We got a little bit stuffed in there. We did get a letter at one point. Locations we didn't stuff, I don't think, but let's make sure there's nothing to condense. 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. Going to be a lot of condensing next time though. Escape tools. 20, 35, 6, 7. We didn't get anything there this week. Mail truck race. Whoops. 25, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll leave 6. And we'll put a 5 and 5 ones back for a 10. So $36 there. Warrant or confession we finished a long time ago, so that didn't get anything this week. And then parole got $1, so that has 16 in it now. Okay, and if you want to see how far all the envelopes are and how much is in this challenge in total, that is part of the bill swap video from this last Sunday. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and until I see you in the next one, take care.